Look, let the business dictate the loyalty. Bottom line. What's happening? It's Rico. Salute to the business committee. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We in here. Diddy. Damn. This nigga Diddy is being sued by a male photographer for SA. The photographer states he was forced to perform oral while on a set of a commercial. And homies say Diddy told him to hold the ejaculation juice in his mouth like a mother squirrel. Wow. Diddy is a cold nigga, B. Jesus. According to TMZ, the photographer alleges Diddy lured him into a trailer under the pretense of discussing career opportunities. Once they got inside of the trailer, Diddy made sexual advances, dropped his pants, and coerced homie into performing oral while threatening his professional future. Damn. Homie, who is straight, claims he submitted under duress. They trying to make these lawsuits work, you heard? He submitted under duress after Diddy finished the job. He ordered the man to hold the semen in his mouth like a squirrel. This got to be the craziest I've ever heard in my life. Damn. He also says he was forced to return back to work after the event with Diddy. Shaken and distraught, he was affected by the quote-unquote sexual assault. Diddy is being sued for sexual battery, and the accuser is seeking damages. After that, homie never heard from Diddy again. And he is suffering from mental trauma caused by the event. And listen, it's not funny, but can I keep it 100? If Diddy allegedly got homie to get popping under the threat of career termination, oh man, you know what? I'm not gonna even say that. Listen, Diddy is a wild dude if this is true. when you think about these, and I know I probably sound repetitive, it's like Diddy was a fucking sexual savage. And you know what? He literally could have been allegedly, because you got to think, Diddy been famous his whole adult life. So there's no telling what type of sexual escapades he's not only witnessed, but decided to dive in that industry. We all know everybody's running through everybody. So Diddy just could have got to a point where he felt like he was just going, whatever urge he got, he was going to manifest this shit. It's crazy. And to the homie who allowed this to happen, I'm always amazed at men that would allow this type of thing to happen and they don't put up any resistance. The average man, you threaten him with some shit like that, somebody ain't gonna make it. Somebody's going to die. So when you think about some of these cases and some of the men, like he even had the homie that was in the limo, and I think he raped the homie in the limo. Like, how do y'all let this type of thing even escalate to a point of rape when it's a process you got to get to the point where you won't even do it? This is crazy. Then he told that nigga. He told that nigga allegedly, and this is probably from the photographer's mouth, and he's a bold motherfucker to say it. He said Diddy told that nigga to hold the semen in his mouth like a motherfucking squirrel. Damn. That is crazy. And if he did it, what type of dude is this? I'm almost under the impression, and I could be wrong, but a lot of the gentlemen in the industry, or maybe just connected to it, are highly passive. I guess they may feel like because I'm in an industry and I get to travel and I get paid, they feel privileged. But listen, is the privilege worth the madness that the people are enduring? This photographer specifically, is the privilege worth what you went through? You let a man allegedly tell you to hold it in your mouth like a squirrel. What? I don't even know how these motherfuckers are comfortable even repeating this shit, knowing you did nothing to end or alleviate what was about to happen. This is crazy, but it's all alleged. It's another civil suit. You know, the people are trying to max out on Diddy's funds because he's made some decisions that weren't in his best interest. So all is alleged. But like I say, the shit's getting so crazy, it's almost starting to become unbelievable at this point. And we gotta add that some of the Lil Rod cases were dismissed. Tony Busby won't be representing some cases either. So there's been a load lifted from Diddy. But it's not done. He's still got a federal case that they are going to start May 5th. And who knows what they have as far as witnesses. Phone conversations, text messages, etc., camera footage. Who knows what they got? So Puff's still in hot water. The water's just gotten a little cool. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Rico, what the business is. Want it.